This is Tinsley with Salty Abandon and a Salty Quickie. So I decided to go to captain school, and I'd like to acquire the license prior to me going on my trip south, my sail south in August. So I know Captain Ralph, who teaches at Safe Passage Maritime School, and this is captain school. So I decided to contact him, and as it turns out, he's having a class in Pensacola next month. So I told him to put me down on the list, so I started looking into it, and it's all pretty intense, actually. The paperwork, especially. Okay, so to start with, the class is, let's see if I can make this a little, okay. The class is, it's called the OUPV, or six-pack. Stands for Operator of Uninspected Passenger Vessel, and allows captains to operate vessels of less than 100 gross tons carrying up to 6 passengers for hire plus crew. Okay, so I probably won't be doing that anytime soon, but I really just want it for the education, just the knowledge, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to call myself a real captain. That's kind of cool, of course. So there are 4 parts to the course: rules of the road, plotting, charts, navigation general, deck general, and safety. So I'm taking this class in late June. It says here that so I would be this one, near coastal, so minimum age of 18, 360 days experience on a vessel. So these are the requirements: at least 90 days in the last 3 years, minimum of 90 days of these served in offshore waters, social security card, and TWIC card. So we're going to get into all that. So, and up here there's some forms, but I'm going to show those in a minute. There's some requirements here that talk about what's required, but I watched this video, how to get your captain's license, from U.S. Captain's Training. It's 2013, and please, I'm not an expert on this, but I just made some notes. So here we have the time on the water, and then step 2, take the course and pass exams. Rules of the road, navigation chart, deck general, okay. Then you get certificates of training. So then you go to step 3. Go to pay.gov and pay 2 fees that total $145, and print the receipt. Apparently that is important because you got to mail that in with your package later. Okay, step 4 is send in the package. So this is where it gets intense. Okay, so you got to fill out these forms: merchant mariner credential form, and that's about 6 pages of instructions and whatnot, and actual form. Small vessel sea service form. Let's see, I took some notes. That's where you tell your experience, and I was like, oh my goodness, that so it's going to be some guessing. But medical evaluation reports. I need to go to a doctor, and there's a form in there, and it's about 8 pages, and the doctor has to fill it all out and answer a bunch of questions. Drug testing form, same thing. Got to take that to a drug testing place. I'll show you those forms in a minute. Now the video said 3 character references, so I didn't see that on the Safe Passage Maritime website, but okay, so that's not a problem. The certificate of training from the course, the receipt from pay.gov, oh, and a CPR and first aid certificate. So I've already signed up for that for June 2nd in Pensacola. The CPR portion has to be in person. You can't take it online. So I just took both of them. It's from 9 to 3 on a Saturday, so just go ahead and get that done. TWIC card. Okay, this is from Homeland Security. To me, and I'm, again, not an expert, it's kind of similar to what I went through to get TSA PreCheck. And it's the same, Transportation Security Administration or whatever. It's the same people. So I was thinking, oh, they already have my information, but no. Okay, so to get a TWIC, I have to get my passport, birth certificate, marriage license. So The reason you need I need the marriage license is to tie this one and this one together. So my name's different on my birth certificate. It's got my married name on my passport, and you have to have this one, the marriage license, to tie them together. So I'm going to show you the forms, some of these forms. So we go to USCG forms, and we have the merchant mariner credential. So it's got some instructions, and then it's got, you got to fill that. You can fill this out online. This is on the links that from Safe Passage Maritime. Medical evaluation. This is what you got to take to the doctor to fill out. Lots of instructions, and then stuff to fill in. You fill out part of it, doctor fills out the rest. Drug testing form, and this is what they test for if anybody's wondering. Marijuana, cocaine, opiates, phencyclidine, someone probably correct me on that, amphetamines. And that's all they want. They don't want anything else. So you can't just send, they don't want to see a test with a bunch of other stuff. That's what the video said anyway. Small vessel sea services. This is where you got to fill in all your experience. So I'm going to be estimating as much as I can. So all that. So yeah, got a lot of stuff to fill out. TWIC. Okay, TWIC is, you can go to their website. Okay, Transportation Security Administration. So you see you got your TSA PreCheck. I have that. Not sure what this one is. Driver, some sort of driver. But here it is right here. TWIC. A threat assessment for the Transportation Worker Identification Credential, which includes workers who assess secure areas of the nation's maritime facilities and vessels. So this is good. So even if you're not planning on, you know, being a captain on a, or even do it for hire, you still got to do this. So hey, I'm glad. So for 5 years, 125.25, and you go to here and you start the process of filling out the application. This page is step 1 of 10. So I already went through this and applied online. Where did I start? There's a place to start. Anyway, you can apply. If you go to this page, you'll figure it out. But there's a place to go that you can choose whether to go fill out an application on at a center. But I just chose to do it online. So I went through these 10 steps, filling all this in, and they ask you some questions about your background and if you're a felon for this and that and other thing. And it'll tell you if you don't qualify, if you you know, if you've done certain things in your past. At the end, you have a chance to make an appointment. So I made an appointment for tomorrow in Mobile at one of these offices, probably the same one that I went to when I got TSA PreCheck. And I'll pay the money, they'll look at me, size me up, take my picture, and then I'll get something, I guess, in the mail. Now, what I want to show you, and I didn't get prepared for this, is the cool little book you get when all this is over. So let me go to images. Let's see, captains. It looks like a passport, but it's red. Here it is. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I'd like to have one of those. That's pretty cool. Anyway, that's what I'm going for. I'll let you know how it goes. Again, I'm trying to just trying to get this all done before August. So they said, the video said, if you have all of this in order, everything's there, you might get it in 2 weeks. I'll let you know how it goes. Salty Abandon out.